You know, we just had Thanksgiving. It's a big holiday, and then we have many more holidays coming in December. And so the week after Thanksgiving is a time for people to be distracted and unfocused. And there's been so much momentum building to stop the bombing, to stop the killing in Gaza, all across this country and in so many countries across the world. And we wanted to make sure that people didn't lose sight of it in this week of distraction. And we are hunger striking as a way of amplifying that, yes, that Palestinians are being bombed and killed, but they're also being starved, and so many of them are on the brink of starvation. You know, this is almost 15,000 Palestinian civilians. 70% of them are children and women, have been killed in the last 7 weeks. This is unprecedented. This is more people than were killed by the U.S. and its allies in 20 years of war in Afghanistan.
This pause, however, it needs to become permanent. It needs to become a ceasefire. The world that we are fighting for is one where every family is united. And the only way we can get there is through a ceasefire. It is not through bombing. It is not through war. The message that I'm giving is to President Biden to call on him to demand an immediate ceasefire. This is a message that is grounded in my hope to save lives, because what we've seen over the past 7 weeks is more than 15,000 Palestinians killed by Israel. We are here starving ourselves of any food for 5 days to bring a little light to what Palestinians are suffering through because of the policies of our president.
Our government is not listening to what the majority of Americans want. Poll after poll is showing that the vast majority of Americans across party lines support a ceasefire and want our government to call for a ceasefire. The reason we're doing a hunger strike, that we're employing this tactic, is because we feel like he has not listened to the hundreds of thousands of Americans that have taken up all sorts of and all types of protest across the country.